Alrighty. Hopefully you guys heard that. I said alrighty. Welcome back, welcome back. Continuing on with the Bloodtinge build. I just loaded it here. I haven't done anything since last time. Just the loading can sometimes take a little bit to start off right away. Nothing we can really do here, so we're going to go back to Cathedral Ward to start. We could probably upgrade, but we need to save our echoes. We need 10k now to buy a emblem from the Bath Messengers in a minute here. We'll probably go through... I was thinking we go through Hemwick first, but I still don't think that's going to be the play. I think we go through Old Yharnam first, get that out of the way, and then possibly go through the Witches of Hemwick, and then come back and do Vicar Amelia, so that way by the time we can unlock Canehurst Castle, we will be ready for it. Or at least a little bit more ready than we would be. We're still going to be fighting Marty so early on, like earlier than I would ever want. I wouldn't want to fight Marty until I'm like nearing endgame, just because he has some pretty overpowered attacks. Anyways, to start off here, the store is locked. Can't do anything. We're going to come down this way. These guys are pretty easy to parry, by the way. Okay, not with that attack. I didn't even see that attack coming. It is pretty loud. Hopefully it's not that loud on the recording. I didn't even watch the other one. Probably should have done that, but I didn't. Alright, this item right here, there's an amygdala guarding it, so you want to make sure you grab it. And then skip on out of there. Later on, that's where you'll access the DLC from. Anyways, we're going to come down here this way first. Actually, no, we'll come down this way second, because that'll be on to Old Yharnam. This way over here doesn't go that way. Oh man, this guy's got me stuck. Best way to fight these guys, by the way, is just stay behind them. There's one up here that's kind of bogus, and that I absolutely hate fighting, but over here, so I parry you. There's two of them here, but as long as we can get this guy. Okay, nope. Not gonna take this fight. These guys are dumb, bro. I only want to fight one of you at a time. And they both back off so well. This should give us ice frames, yep. So in case I didn't make sense what we just did, viscerals give you iframes, meaning you can't be hit, and invincibility frames. Invisibility, invincibility. Okay, there should be an item right here. This is going to be the monocooler. We'll put it, we're not going to put it as a quick item. We'll put it up here. It's just for fun. Oh, it's X. Yeah, you can zoom in on things. It's pretty cool. Coolest thing in the game to usually zoom in on is going to be the moon, which right now looks like the sun. Oh, I don't want to fall off that way. Also, let's put a Molotov. Nice. There's going to be a guy up here that we're going to want to try and kill. Without this guy moving him. remember where he is. Exactly. Oh, he's behind him? Really? That's loud. I prefer it be loud than it be quiet though, because this game's got some pretty cool sound effects. Bunch of bloodstone shards right there. This guy's gonna drop blood vials. Anyways, you really want to make sure you kill these guys. You can always like exit and come back, and these guys will still be here, because look, this guy gives you bloodstone shards and quite a few of them. Anyways, down here we cannot progress. People used to think, well, it's actually like confirmed. So at the very end of Cathedral, or what is it, the Great Bridge, I guess, after Cleric Beast, there's a door right there. These are supposed to connect, but then there's never any point in the game when you can actually open the doors. Tempering Bloodstone Gem. Those aren't bad. I believe we're wanting to use Nourishing this time, this playthrough. But I don't, I'm going to have to look more into the Blood Gems for Bloodtinge, because I don't have them exactly memorized, but I have a pretty good idea as to what we're going to be looking for. Anyways, that means we can upgrade our weapon again, which we're probably going to want to do. Anyways, this means this entire area is done. That amygdala just activated randomly. That's very weird. Like, very weird. Holy shit. Anyways, this is the door that we need to that we need the Chief Hunter Emblem to unlock. So we need to get 10k to save up for that. I do recommend going that route instead of there's another route you can go through if you go through I believe Hypergin Jail. If you come up the back end of Hypergin Jail, you can unlock that without having to spend the 10k echoes, but I would spend the 10k echoes if I were you. It's way worth it. I want to fight this dog before I fight anybody else. As you can tell, these guys are clearly tougher up here now. Right. Grab this item. Up there is a person we're going to want to talk to. Very important person, in fact. His items are not exactly correct. Well, the item he gives us will be very strong. But his runes is what I mean to say. I say there should be another dog. By the way, if you get up close to these guys, they will switch over to a sword to attack you instead of the guns. Anyways, you have to come through this way to unlock that. There's a little lever down here we're gonna pull. That guy is below, by the way. Below, like right over there in that area. Got the Madsman knowledge. That gives us 1 insight. Over here, I was just making sure there's no items over here. And here is our boy. Actually, our profile picture, believe it or not, currently. Probably going to change it pretty soon. But Alfred.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligurius, hunter of vile bloods. So, What say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us.
Favorite
Why not
armor in the game
cooperate
too.
and discuss the things we've learned.
Hell yes.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
We need that for Amelia, as well as Bloodstarved Beast.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way. There must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the tomb of the gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good...
I don't like this hunter guard. So they have the exact same stats, by the way. At least they should. Yeah, they do. Except for this one has a top hat. The other one has a top hat. I'm not going to put it on, though. I don't like the top hat. It's for those who wanted to appear fancier for the hunt. Alright, anyways, this is the spot we unlocked, is down here. This will go to Old Yharnam. Not the funnest of places, but it's pretty cool. Don't be surprised if your frames drop to an actual crawl here. This place, for some reason, tends to do that. Alright, first Firewolf. Oh, really? Oh, first the Werewolf and last Werewolf. There'll be quite a few down below. They're pretty easy to parry, though. Just gotta make sure you have that timing right. Anyways, drop down here. Go back up, and then we come back over here. There's an item. Grab that. Circle down through here. And here is the lamp. There should be an item back there as well. It should be Antidotes, which we're going to want to equip for sure. We don't have any yet, but we'll grab these. Nope, Pungent Blood Cocktails. Okay. Well, I was hoping for some Antidotes, but that is fine. We don't need them. Alright. So this is going to be a little bit rushy. There's going to be a giant tower up here that we're going to want to run to almost immediately. We're not going to do it right away. We're going to take a little bit of a rightmost path to grab a few items, and then we'll go there. But when you see the person shooting the Gatling gun, you need to kill him pretty fast. So just to keep that as a reminder. This town is long abandoned. Hunters are not wanted here. Alright, we'll open this door. We won't go left. Don't go left first. Go right.
Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home to
So that is Jura. Oops, I'm gonna click use. Can't really see him, but he's up there on that tower, right? Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, he's up there on that tower. So, we'll see him eventually. And then more bloodstone shards over here. We missed that item above that we're going to need to grab, but we can loop back around pretty easily. There's quite a few of these guys over here. Speaking of which, so you want to make sure you keep your torch out when you fight these guys, because they'll back up because they're afraid of fire. Because like if you can tell, the entire place is smoldering, right? So it doesn't exactly tell you that to do it. The hunter torch is just brighter and bigger, by the way, and does more damage. But yeah, it doesn't exactly tell you to do that, but that is a wise tip to know. They won't all group up on you here, because they very easily could. We'll unlock that later. That's a shortcut back. That's a shortcut actually to the Bloodstarved Beast. We'll come back up here. We're going to have to run through this one more time to grab that item we missed. I didn't mean to go right there, or left there. I was looking because I thought there would be an item right there, but there isn't, so. Up here further. Cold Dew Blood. And this just loops right back into here. And just another Bloodstone Shard. Oh, we have to go further down. Alright, anyways. Go back around, come up here. This place isn't too hard to run through. What's it called down here? The boss down here is pretty tough. He's got a lot of pretty dumb attacks, and he does like ridiculous amounts of poison damage, so you kind of have to watch out for that, but make sure there's no more items right here, just to be safe. Nope, there isn't. I didn't think there was. Anyways, this place is very, like, I mean, you can already tell the frames are dropping. It's very prone to frame drops. Just because of all the fire. See, look how he's, like, cowering right there? If you don't have that equipped, they won't do that. Okay. So we'll just do this top area. This top area is fine. He won't shoot at us from up here. Like I said, this fire is very strong. Because there is a lot of guys here, and they will gang up on you. But if you have this, they will tend to fight you one-on-one. Okay, we did get antidotes. We're going to want to keep those on. You saw when that guy hit us, there was a little meter that showed up. If that reaches full, that is poison. And you'll slowly take damage over time. And it's pretty fast, actually. Okay. Right about here, he'll start shooting at you.
Adept, merciless. Half cut with blood. That's the best hunter. Which is why I must stop you.
Anyways, sorry I didn't say anything else there, but you just need to run up here. Before you get up to the top, make sure you have your weapon selected. I'm going to switch over here. Heal up. We're going to get to the top of this tower. It's a little bit cheaty the way we can fight him, and we're going to fight him. I'm going to showcase it because it's always just easier to do than actually fight him. Actually, hold on. I want to make sure we have enough bullets. So basically you're just going to spam shoot him until he gets kicked off the top of the area. He'll take a massive amount of fall damage, and you can just save, reload, grab his weapon. Or his badge, I guess. Oh, there he goes. Wait to hear the vial or the echoes add up. 875 settings. Exit game. Exit game. Return to title menu. Then we'll click continue. It'll bring us right back. We'll grab the badge and like nothing happened. Oh, that's just easier than actually fighting him up there on that small little ledge. Playing offline, of course, just because I don't need help with this game, and on top of that, the notes and stuff can kind of get in the way of the game. Sometimes like you'll go to grab an item and somebody's put a message right on top of it, so you can't grab said item without having to like scroll through all the messages and stuff. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna play online. Plus, I have no real reason to. Anyways, here's his badge. Powder Keg Hunter badge. You can get the stake driver with that, and I believe also the. Actually, I think that's about it. Anyways, this drops down here. We're not gonna go over here just quite yet. We'll do that later. We're gonna go back and finish off this other area, and then we'll come back over here. This guy up here is really annoying. Ah, damn it. That could have been really good. This does no damage as he's a hunter. Oh, that could have been bad. These hunters in the game are so stupid and strong, bro. Anyways, we're gonna really need that bone marrow ash, but it'll help us quite a bit, actually. Don't need it. Of course we don't, but it'll help quite a ways. Especially since we're a Bloodtinge build, because the description of it says additional medium that strengthens Quicksilver bullets. There's a pathway down over here. I'll go up first, though. More bloodstone shards. A lot of baddies over here. More fire paper, which is something you really, really need. Bloodtinge gemstone, which is pretty nice. I have the antidote equipped just in case I get hit more than once on accident. Alright, that door doesn't open. Cold dew blood. This just loops back down to here, which we'll go through in a second. Back down over here. Shit, how do we get to that? I forgot. No, it's further up ahead, never mind. This game just jump scared me. I thought there was an item back here, I guess not. Alright, anyways, that's pretty much all of this area cleared out except for further down. Before we go there, is it here? Yeah, I guess it is here. Well, this just leads right here, so yeah, no, it's definitely not here. That's what I was about to say. I don't think that's where it's at. It should be right over here, and to the right. Yep, right here is where we want to go down. Remember the jump button. Doesn't really matter if you fall all the way down. Your goal is just to get here, so you really can just fall it from the top, but if you can land it right, sometimes you won't take damage. Anyway, there's a lot of baddies in here. A hell of a lot of baddies. Alright, did pretty good, man. They ignore the torch in here, by the way, if you can't tell. I think it's just because it's so dark or something, I don't know. But there's still a few more guys in here. There's a couple of items we want to grab though. Should be a saw spear, as well as a new armor set, which we probably will wear for most of the game. Actually, no, we won't, because we're going to be doing Canehurst early, so never mind. The red moon hangs low, and the beasts rule the streets. We left no other choice than to burn it all to cinders. Alright, there's the Charred Hunter set. Go ahead and throw it on. It's got really good fire defense. It's got lower thrust defense, as well as physical defense, blunt physical defense. But the fire defense, it also has less bolt defense, but it doesn't really matter. But it looks pretty snazzy. Should be two guys here. Can't even interact with this guy. Okay, anyways, now is the very last part of this little area here. There's a shortcut we'll unlock later. Further down is scary. So first things first, before you go in through that way, you want to come up here. Go up this little area. There is a little opportunity to drop down right here. You want to do so. Spam that guy. And then there's a few items up here we want to grab. You don't have to, these are completely optional, you don't need them. Okay, next we want to land onto this. Might have scared a few of you. Nice, and land up here. This is what we want to grab. Bloody Messenger's head bandage. Oh my god, we missed that. Now we can go back up. That's the easy one to grab. Okay. Let's find somebody to land on. We're gonna run for a second. one guy down here that is constantly screaming that is buffing these guys. It's this guy right here. He's usually right here too. We got our Madman's Knowledge. We also need to come over here. That's not the boss, by the way. It might kind of look like one, it's not. Grab the Ritual Blood. You need that for Chalice Dungeons, which we will not be doing this playthrough. Chalice Dungeons are annoying as hell. And there's just no need for them. We got kind of lucky there we were able to activate that. Our antidote, that is. Anyways, come back up here. I don't believe this will lead us anywhere, so actually no, we don't want to go here. We're only going back up here because we missed that item. Like a hooligan. I was about to say there should be more than just a bloody messenger headband. I can't believe I must have landed on it exactly then. Or at least close enough to not be able to see it. I guess we'll actually try and land in the middle right here. And they're just Molotovs. No actual need. Alright, anyways, come back over here. Go back down through this. And this is the area we need. Go right first off, by the way. Right, and then further up. Further up, and this will be the shortcut just to above the area. This isn't the shortcut we actually want, by the way. This is just a shortcut in the area. So that goes right back up to that door on the right. I guess I'll show where it's at. Right up here. That's the area we just went through. Right there. I always just tell myself to immediately go right so I remember where to go. Also, if you hold circle on the ladders, you go faster. I'm sure people will know that, though. Okay, anyways, we'll come left here because there's not really a progression point over here. Just items. Kill all the crows, grab the bloodstone shards, go back up, over here, and go right. Alright. This place is quite annoying. There's a lot of baddies here. Like I said, a lot of baddies. Alright, up further ahead here, we're going to switch over to our pistol instead. Nice, he's dead. Item back over here. Engine blend cocktails. Those are going to be good because we're going to use that to cheese this boss up here. Anyways, this door is locked and shut. This is Dark Beast Parl. Remember him. That's going to be the boss door that opens. After you defeating him, you open that door right there. Anyways, come over here. Prepare for a jump scare. Not yet. This door on the right. Normally I leave it in, but for your guys' sake, I'll tell you right here. Boom. Anyways, we'll go up through here really fast. Pull out this bad boy. We'll go all the way up to the top first. Open this. This is the shortcut I mentioned earlier, right? This goes back up to the very top of the starting area here. If you go over further right. Up here's an item. Should be more fire paper. It is. Further down right here, and there's a guy on the right. I could hear him, but I also know where he is. Twin bloodstone shards is nice. We can get our weapon even higher. Alright, anyways, there'll be another guy further up here. I believe he jumps up from behind us. I know he's hanging right there. You can see him. Oh my god, he actually landed on us. Beast blood pellets. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Let's get excited, boys. Those are going to help us a lot here. Anyways, come further down. There's people in this back alley on the left. It's easier to go this way. Fight this guy. Poison meter has to get to full, by the way, before you start getting affected by poison. Quicksilver bullets, that means we're close. More bloodstone shards. We're not going further down there, because that'll just lead us to the boss fights. Which is not somewhere we want to be just quite yet. Not with all these echoes on us. Okay, so we're going to use a Bolt Hunter's Mark. Wish to Awaken, yes. This takes you to the last lantern you used, which is going to be the one in Old Yharnam. I almost said Yarikawa because I just got done playing Ghost of Tsushima. It'll take us to Old Yharnam. We're going to go back to the Hunter's Dream, upgrade a little bit, and then we'll go back out. I don't know. I don't want to rush episodes. Of course, we're going to be fighting the boss this time. I don't know if we want to rush what's his name as well in this one episode. The Witches of Hemwick. I don't think we do. I think it might be a little too egregious to try and fight both of them. Okay, first things first, we're going to come over here. We are actually going to purchase an item, and that is going to be a key item. Chief Hunter Emblem, purchase, and then we're going to sell. I guess we'll sell the original torch, and then we'll probably sell all this hunter stuff as well. It's kind of sad, but we don't need it, and we could use the echoes. I have other playthroughs where we've kept all the stuff and shown it in endgame too, so don't be stressing. Okay, anyways, we'll come up here. We can't do that yet, my bad. Fortify weapon to +3. Can't go any higher than that. We don't have twin bloodstone shards. We are going to do blood gem fortification. This is 2.1, charge attacks up 0.4, and then this will be the next highest one we have, of course. Yeah. Don't have our pistol upgraded yet. We're not going to upgrade the pistol, like I said. So that Bloodtinge gem is not going to really be used at all. Alright, so we still bought the Chief Hunter Emblem, which is good. We'll go ahead and use these bad boys. I mean, they're going to be chump change, but yeah, why not?
Well,
Channel our blood echoes. Okay. 5 levels, so I guess we'll do 1 endurance, vitality, skill, and then Bloodtinge up, I guess, still more. Damn, we're going to be weak. These Bath Messengers use Insight instead to buy stuff. We don't really need to buy anything. This is some of the stuff you can buy with it, Ash and stuff, as well as Gascoigne stuff. We're not going to buy that yet. Alright, anyways, we're going to get ready for this fight. So we're going to have Beast Blood Pellets, Oil Urns, Molotovs. Actually, nope. We are going to have Pungent Blood Cocktails, Beast Blood Pellet, Oil Urn. Probably not going to have Molotovs. Fire Paper, and then Antidote at the very end, just for safe usage. Alright. So we're going to go to Old Yharnam, and then we'll use the shortcut down. Don't need Quicksilver bullets for this fight. I believe you can parry the Bloodstarved Beast, but we're not even going to try and do that. We're going to have to solely rely on us being a little bit slimy here. Actually, you know, if I'm being 100% honest, I don't really consider it that cheap. Or cheap, I guess would be a better terminology. Because it's in the game, and it's obviously how you're supposed to use it, right? So what you're going to do here is you're going to throw the Pungent Blood Cocktails into the corner of the arena. Well, I'll say more when we get down there. Just so you can experience it a little bit better. This guy, by the way, we're not going to be showcasing his music. This guy's too tough to be showcasing music right now. All of these guys have, like, they even have it on Spotify too, so if you're really wanting to listen to this music, which I recommend some of the songs, not all of them. Some of them are kind of just meh. There's going to be a guy down here. Anyways, this guy will be out here. We're going to rush up to the next area. Alright, he shouldn't follow us all the way over here. We're going to run quite a ways down just to be sure. There's a few guys roaming around in here. This is a spot you can hunter or summon a hunter if you want. If you feel so inclined. Alright, anyways. So going through here, that's the actual beast himself. We're going to throw some Molotovs to the, or some pungent blood cocktails to the right of the arena. Attract them over. Hit up a beast blood pellet, which will give us more damage, but also decrease our defense. Don't want to equip that. We're going to throw an oil urn, and then we're going to equip the fire paper. This guy's very weak to serrated as well as fire since he is a beast. So the oil urn will give us extra damage on our fire paper, which temporarily puts fire on our right hand weapon. And then these are in case we get poisoned, because his final stage can do poison. This is risky. This is a tough fight this early. He is optional too, so yeah, we're going to go for it. Wish us luck, boys. I kid you not, dude. If we were not... By the way, there's some antidotes back here, so if you need them during the fight, make sure to grab them. If we were not as skilled as we are, I would not recommend that to the faint of heart. That is a very tough thing. You really gotta just... Don't be stingy with the pungent blood cocktails. I kind of was there for a second, and that's why I started, like, getting just my shit slammed. So, yeah. We probably should have died there, to be quite honest. Because he does a shit ton of damage, and on top of that, we also had a beast blood pellet activated, which technically means we become a beast as well, so we take extra damage. Just all around take extra damage. But yeah, don't be stingy with those blood cocktails. Just throw them in the corner. Do some transform attacks. Make sure you have fire paper. You can probably get away with not having to use an oil urn. Although, why would you try to? It's just better just to get that extra damage out of the way. But yeah, that was awesome. I was going to emote, of course. Probably not the sit down one, but we were going to emote. But since we were poisoned, I didn't want to. But yeah, that's another boss out of the way. He's optional, but it would be good to have
What is it?
us be stronger.
Very well.
Probably put our strength up to 10. Actually, that doesn't even do damage to our weapon. No, it doesn't. Tell. 10, but skill. Skill does. I'll just keep upgrading those for now. If we're being 100% honest, we're 2 bosses away. Technically 1 boss away. The Witches of Hemwick are a joke. Because we're going to also kind of choose them as well. But yeah, appreciate everybody's been watching. That has been fun for sure. We got this one. From what's her name? Oh yeah, the doll also reacts to all of your things. We'll switch this one out with the prey. Anyways, yeah, we'll be doing the Witches of Hemwick next time. Appreciate everybody's been watching. Just a heads up, well, not really a heads up, but if you guys are actually playing through this, or if anybody's playing through it at any sort of capacity and they have questions, I consider myself a little bit of an expert. It's probably an understatement because I've played so much of this game that I would consider myself an expert for sure. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I always answer comments, any that we get, so yeah, I appreciate everybody's watching. Thank you.